Hey guys, Augustino here. Got a message yesterday from a young guy in his mid-20s. He went to college for art history, but now he's no longer interested in teaching, and he wants to build personal wealth, and he just doesn't know what to do or how to even get started. So I figured, you know what, I would just answer it here. So quite simply, there's two things. There's if you want to be rich, you have to stop thinking broke. And by that, I mean you got to stop thinking like broke people think. That cash, that paper that we talk about, it's a byproduct of what you are thinking and what you're processing in your mind. So that programming, the software that you run in your brain that creates the thoughts, the dreams, the actions, all those things, that's going to lead to the paper that you have in your pocket, and the paper it's in your bank account, those digits in the bank, right? It's not the other way around. Not the other way around. You have to look at what the wealthy do and emulate them. And the output today, the output that you experience as life is a direct result of the input, which is thought. So guys like Warren Buffett, Bill Gates, they know this. They do two things that many people overlook. The first thing is they read like crazy. They bet on the and they bet on the jockey, not on the horse. So, and I'll explain these two things. Where they read like crazy and they bet on the jockey. So, the first thing is about reading. Reading is a great starting point, but you have to get the right books, right? Books like Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. I'm sure that many of you guys have heard of it out there. It's a worldwide best-selling book. If you haven't heard about that book, definitely check it out. Okay, it's you can pick it up on Amazon for a few bucks. It's been out there for a very long time. Also, either read or listen to Made in America by Sam Walton. He's the founder of Walmart. Now, this guy wrote a book, his memoir, in his final years that he was on this planet, and he built a fortune, right? And it's like, here's a guy that built a fortune and documented it and gave it to the whole world. Anybody can buy it, right? As a matter of fact, when Jeff Bezos was starting up Amazon, he used to carry a copy of this book around and use it as a guide. So today, he's built one of the biggest e-commerce companies on the planet, right? So it's like he was able to use and apply the information. Certainly it's not like, a step-by-step, of course, right? It's not like an entire business plan, but it really demonstrates what has to get done to build a powerhouse business, right? The way to stop broke thinking really is to fill your mind with new knowledge. And if you're raised in a family that didn't have a lot, like my family didn't have a lot, you have to get the ideas of the rich people in your head and make it part of your new programming, right? This is accomplished by reading the right books, getting the right mentorship, getting around the right people, right? All the knowledge, all the books, all the mentorship that compounds over time. It's like, it isn't something you just do once or twice or even three times or even, of course, over a week, a month. It's talking years. It takes years to cultivate this. It takes years to change a lot of that mindset. So you can't just read a few books and expect to become rich. You have to continually expose yourself to the mindset and the thoughts that the rich people do. And eventually you'll become. You'll think and grow rich, just like Napoleon Hill says, which, by the way, is another great book for you to check out. Now, the second point is to invest. Right? You have a finite amount of time on this planet. Now, even Warren Buffett says, if you don't find a way to make money while you sleep, you're going to work until you die. And he is encouraging investing in good, solid deals. No speculation, no get-rich-quick schemes, anything else like that. There's plenty of those all over the internet, and people know about these. They know that people are looking for ways to get rich quick. There's no such thing as get rich quick, okay? So when I say bet on the jockey, what I'm talking about is the deals. The deals that I do are vetted out. They're vetted out by experts. They're usually bigger deals. The risk is lower on bigger deals. So, not to mention too, if you invest alongside other people, your personal risk is reduced as well. So you get a lot of the upside without having to do the work yourself, right? So if you had a couple $100,000, sure, you can throw it into a duplex or a fourplex or a fiveplex or whatever, but what are you giving up for that? now you're running this little fiveplex. You're killing yourself to get a return, and certainly it's not worth it. Meanwhile, you put that same return in a big deal, you're really not doing anything. You get all the upside. So now you can focus on other things. You can focus on making more money. You can focus on spending time with your family, whatever you want to do, right? That's the cool thing about investing in other deals. You're betting on a jockey. Now, in the end, nothing really happens until you take action. So you'll need to put in the work. This means changing your habits, getting out of your comfort zone. That is the hardest part that comes to making a change like this, because it requires a major change. I mean, I had to. It took me years to make the change. Once I did, now I'm all about it. But when it comes to wealth, you don't have to go it alone. Like I said, if you're able to invest alongside other experienced people and get in on some very good deals, you're going to get all the upside. When I was on the come up, no one told me about any of this stuff, right? So I had no idea it was even possible. So today I help other people get in and invest in deals like this without the fees, without the fluff, without the Wall Street intervention, all that stuff. It's like you're investing directly in a deal. Anyway, look in the bio for upcoming events. We have some free ebooks in there as well. We update the links all the time, so definitely check that out. Also, check out the Bulletproof Cash Flow show. It's totally free. Anybody can listen to it, download it, and definitely check it out. Of course, if you like what you see, throw some likes my way. It certainly helps the channel when you do. Be bulletproof, guys. I'll talk to you soon. All right. Bye.